Isn't he like the big jujitsu guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have just like fucking one kick to the chest, he's dead.
Yeah.
You know, but he didn't do that. He just called a restraining order, which kind of proves like Joe Rogan's kind of a bitch, dude.
You heard it here first. All right. Welcome back. Episode 64. I don't know why I checked my watch.
Really? 64?
It updates 64. 64. We have.
Are you sure?
Can we fucking. I'm looking right at the fucking notes, bro. We have stand-up comic Paul Ramirez.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We have stand-up comic. Let's try it again. We have stand-up comic Paul Ramirez.
Hey, what's up?
Jesus Christ.
Are you asleep? Oh,
He's
we
on
also
his
got his
phone.
boy.
That's
He's on
Michael,
his
dude.
phone.
Shout out Big Dick Mike.
Big Dick Mike. He comes in, he's like, hey, this is my friend Big Dick Mike. He's like, nobody calls me that.
Dude, that's actually his fucking name on my phone, dude. Look.
Yeah, I believe it.
Never mind.
I believe you, dog. All right, so Paul Ramirez, super dope, bro. I saw you perform
I think I know. I'm pretty sure I met you once, but I was pretty fucked up.
like a year ago at the comic strip, and you went up. And you were like way different than before because you went up and you started yelling like, "How's everybody doing all this?"
Oh fuck! I gotta relive that fucking memory. That was the first time my parents ever saw me, and they've never seen me do stand up again.
No,
Dude. I'm not sure if you remember that day, but my first joke was about my mom being gay and finding out she has a cock, and then I pointed at her in the audience, and they left halfway through my set.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that was one of those things nobody would remember, and then I get invited to this podcast, and now I'm being shamed for it. This is fucking great. I really hope I can open that window so I can jump the fuck out of it. Head first. I'll give you some fucking content right now. I'll be on FitFam.
let me tell you. Hey, that's a fucking. Your fucking alarm goes off. No, dude, turn it off. Turn it off.
Is that Chinese?
Yes, dude, turn it off. I edited it out on
I
the last
told you.
podcast. Anyway,
That's funny.
oh, fucking play the intro real quick. We've been talking for a
What
minute.
intro?
Dude, play the
Jesus
fucking intro.
Christ.
This is
The intro?
yes.
I'm getting tired of
Okay.
him.
These clothes.
All right, welcome back.
That was our break time. You ruined
Welcome back,
Welcome back to Death and Hoodie podcast.
Paul. All right, dude, I have to clear some stuff up.
What's
I
up?
have seen you before, but it wasn't there.
It was Javi that fucking told you that. Oh, that fat fuck. That fat motherfucker. By the way, okay, you know what? Since he's doing that shit, I'm gonna slander his name. Javi's a fucking pedophile.
Oh, got him.
He fucking got
his
it.
ass.
He's not, but fuck him for bringing that bad memory up. Yeah, Javi fucks kids.
Oh.
Anyway, is this smelling so?
All right, so I was
I'm just kidding. I love that guy.
I was on his fucking TikTok live earlier today, and I just like peeped in and I just said, "What's up?" Like, yo, what's up, dude? And he's like, "Hey, you guys have Paul on today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got Paul." And so we're literally having this conversation in front of like 100 fucking people that are watching him like play Minecraft.
Oh,
and shit.
great. I'm getting embarrassed in front of a nationwide scale.
And he's like, make sure when you get him on, tell him that he's like, make up a story. Tell him that you saw him last year at the comic strip and that he went up and he started yelling and shit and he started making a fool out of himself. He's like, he hates when people bring that shit up.
God damn it. Fuck Javi, dude.
Dude, that shit was so funny. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to do it. That shit's funny. But I'm going to clear things up. I have seen you before.
Hey, I know I've
Yeah.
met you before.
Yeah. I saw you about a year ago, though.
Yes.
Actually, really. Me and Sonny saw you at. You guys did like a little roast battle. You and Benny, Big Benny.
Oh, it's Scenics.
Yes, at Scenics
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Mondo.
Bellagio Benny.
Yeah, Bellagio Benny.
Right there on Mesa?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there wasn't too many people in the
It
crowd.
was dead as fuck. They should have
Yeah.
canceled that shit show. That was a shitty fucking show.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah, I'll say it. That was fuck that show, dude.
that shit was funny, dude. Like we showed up and I was like, oh, not many people here. And so I'm
And
like,
we're
ah,
all
fuck
worried
it.
because we're like, now we have to laugh because if we don't, nobody will.
You just shouldn't have. You shouldn't have laughed. You should have. We were already feeling bad. They were thinking about canceling the show. If you guys had just left and just made the show what it was, we're just talking to nobody, like the Joker. You know what I mean? That would have been
yeah.
even better.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it was like maybe about 4 other people, including us.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But honestly, it was cool because we got to meet like. That was the first time I met Josh Ryan. That was the first time I met you. I just said what's up to you real quick.
Yeah.
And then,
I was with my ex at the time.
Oh.
That's why I was distracted.
And you had a shaved head.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was like, this guy looks like a
bitch shaved my fucking head before that.
what? She shaved it?
Yeah, she shaved it.
Like with your permission, or
I mean, yeah, obviously with my permission, but then I was like, damn, the fucking timing. You know, 'cause now I'm gonna get roasted even harder. I look like the boy in the striped pajamas.
well, yeah, because like I think the first thing when they were roasting each other in my head, I'm like, what would I say? And I'm like, well, at first I'd call him a skinhead, and then I'd probably call him a cancer patient, and then so like Benny went through all of that shit, like pretty much just roasting you for your fucking bald ass head. That shit was funny, dude.
Still fucking won that one.
Yeah, he did. You did win, but yeah, it was funny, dude. That was the first time I actually met you.
Hell yeah.
But I just wanted to bring that up because I'm like, why would I? I was like, why would that piss him off so bad?
it.
You're gonna do it?
Do
You're gonna
it.
smell it?
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I need to
Do
wake
it.
up. I'm an ex-cocaine user. In fact,
I was like, this dude's just
I know,
fucking
I was
hitting
like,
it.
oh, fuck.
He's just in there.
it just smells like swimming pool to me.
That's
You
what
know
I said
what?
too. It smells like chlorine.
Let me see. I think it might because right now when I whiffed at it, it didn't give me like the
it's
same.
not as strong anymore
you
'cause
have
you've had it
cats,
for so
dog?
long.
You have cats?
Nah, I got a bitch of a dog. Why?
Because
Smells
this is
like
like
cat pee.
cat pee. It smells like
Oh,
cat pee,
really?
yeah.
Hold on, let me get under sniff of that then.
He's like, hold on, wait, you guys
I
are cheating.
fucking love pussy. Woo!
Yeah, it has lost its potency a
Brings
little
me
bit.
back to the good old days.
The old days.
The good old days when I lost my navel cavity. Fuck yeah.
All right, bro. So I've been wanting to have more comedians on. I've been reaching out, and you guys are so dope, like so wanting to do this. Like you guys, when I say you guys, let me tell people.
You people?
You people. Anthony Austin Brown.
God.
Well, no,
Eric.
but he's part of his group. I was like, you guys set it up. I'm just listing people. You, Anthony Austin Brown, and Javi.
God
You guys have been doing like your
Skits and all that
your
shit?
skits
Yeah.
and you guys go on tour together and shit, and like it's so dope to see you guys like out there just like repping, like going and doing your thing. That's so dope, man.
Thank you, man.
And then it's cool that you guys are like so willing to come on podcasts and shit. It's like
Yeah,
So
dude.
cool.
It's part of the game, dude. And it's like, it's fucking sick, you know?
it's fun, dude. It's
Yeah.
so fun. It's so much fun, especially to like pick the brain of a comedian is so like it's fun, bro. It's fun.
Yeah.
So you've been in comedy. You're 22. You said Gen
Yeah.
Z. He's just. we're
Hey,
gonna have to-
Michael. Sorry.
Yeah.
Get a whiff of this fucking shit, dude.
Only when I'm lifting, dude.
Faggot.
Oh man, you're one of those guys, huh?
Get the fuck out, Michael!
I only smoke when I drink. But so yeah, back to it. You said you were 22. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I
this
know.
is
I
real.
look like shit.
Yeah, you don't look 22. You look like 47. But
I know.
I don't want to say it. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Nah,
kidding.
you can say it.
No, but yeah. So when did you start comedy? How old were you?
18.
18.
Yeah, I started in 2021.
Holy shit! Like right out of high school. Huh?
Yeah, it was after COVID. They just lifted up the bands and all that shit. I just graduated from high school.
Oh, you were one of those kids that was like senior year of COVID.
It was sick. I passed. I cheated.
Yeah, well, yeah, you
Yeah.
were at home.
Yeah, dude. It was
looking up
awesome.
every answer.
Yeah, dude. ChatGPT had just came out. It was the shit.
Oh, dude, fucking.
ChatGPT is a shit, bro.
Dude, yeah, I know. It's gonna
Yeah.
ruin society, but
It
it helped me
is.
get through.
Yeah, for sure.
It gave me a GED. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you go like maybe, if you go back like maybe 10, 15 episodes, that's when I started using ChatGPT for like the captions. and the timestamps and all of that because
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm getting tired of fucking typing this shit out. So it's like ChatGPT like already knows the name of the podcast. It's like, what did you talk about today? I was like, talk about this, this, and this. And it's like, but I'm like, hell yeah, copy, paste. It's so sick, dude. So sick. And then like, yeah, AI is just taking over, bro.
Dude, it's crazy, man. You know what I saw today? Well, not today. It's like old news. Like China, they just came up with a hospital that's all robot.
What? Really?
Yeah, there's no doctors and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's scary.
That's kind of, yeah, well,
Faster wait time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what I was going to say. No human error.
Yeah.
But then AI also makes mistakes because they like assume shit.
They assume shit, but it's also like, do you want a Chinese doctor? Like, what if they miss your heart? Their eyes are always closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael, you're half Asian.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Now you don't want to claim the half.
Half Asian, huh? I'm starting to not think the big dick Mike works.
Yeah, dude. You know what, dude? You're fucking small dick, Mike. You fucking Chinese motherfucker, dude.
I'll
pull it out right now.
So for real, you are half Asian?
No, I'm not.
No, I was gonna say because his eye is a little bit believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, I didn't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got me there.
Yeah, I have to do that. That's my job. That's my comedy, folks.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the smelling salts. I fucking love these things.
But yeah, dude. So 2020, you started comedy.
2021.
2021.
Sorry, I don't mean to be one of those guys.
Right out of high school.
Yeah.
What dude? At that age, I was like, I wouldn't have done it. Like that's required a lot of balls. No.
I mean, okay, so here's what happened. I tried doing it in July of that year, right? But they didn't let me into the bar because I was 18 at the time, and Texas has those stupid fucking
21.
What's that fucking law?
After 9, you can't go in.
Yeah, so I couldn't go in. So I remember sneaking into this other bar to do an open mic 2 months later in September, and I did it because my favorite comic at the time died. So I was like, fuck it, might as well give it another shot.
Who's that?
It was Norm Macdonald.
Oh, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
love
started
Norm
the
Macdonald.
day after he died.
Oh shit.
So
That's crazy.
then he died. I did stand up. I ate shit. Then I was like, I'm gonna keep fucking doing this shit. And then next thing you know, I meet this fucking fat pedophile named Javi Bailon, and we're just going on the road and shit. He blows up on TikTok, and he sold his soul to China, and then
He sold his soul to China.
it was fucking sick though, man. I'm just leeching off my friend. I love that guy.
That's so cool. That's so cool, man.
It takes balls to keep going.
Yeah,
for sure.
it does take a lot of. Yeah, it takes a lot. You know who Norm Macdonald is?
No.
Sonny?
I don't think so.
You know how you're gonna know him? He was the genie from Fairly Odd Parents.
The genie.
Yeah, yeah, he was the genie in Fairly Odd Parents, like the one that would come and be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Hey!
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He always sounded like he was like in showbiz and shit. Like, yeah. Well,
Have
we
you
can
ever-
do that.
Have you ever seen Billy Madison?
No.
Oh no, dude, she's fucking. She's
fu-
Gen
you're
Z too.
hopeless.
She's 24,
23.
23.
Oh, you're older than me. Nice.
Yeah,
That was
20,
the
yeah,
golf
23.
the golf one, right? With Adam Sandler.
No, that was Happy Gilmore.
That's Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison's the one where he's a rich kid that lives off his dad and he has to go back to school and do everything over again.
so that way he can keep being rich.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna take away his money unless like he gets a high school diploma.
Does he like, fall in love with his teacher or some shit like that?
He
Yeah.
falls in love with his teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he fucks his teacher. It's sick.
Yeah, he fucks his teacher. Yeah, he pisses his pants during that movie too.
Like, kids that
Wait,
piss
which
their
movie is
pants
it?
are cool.
Yeah, that's like the best line, huh?
Which movie is it?
Billy Madison.
It sounds familiar, but I've never seen it.
Oh, and like the cover's like him on a desk, right?
Yes,
Like with his head on a desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
That one.
That's that one. That's the one, dude. That's crazy that you remember that.
Yeah.
You kind of unlocked the memory for me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what the VHS tape looked
Yeah.
like. Yeah. All right, bro. So back to it.
Why do you always say that?
Your
What's
first
a VHS?
Why do you always say that?
back to it
Stop.
because I'm trying to get back to it.
No.
No,
What's
okay.
a VHS?
Shut your bitch ass.
He-
up.
oh my god.
So,
Have to rewind it all the way to the beginning.
oh yeah, you don't even know about VHS
No.
tapes that much, huh?
I have.
I have.
We set it
watched
up for him.
some.
He's on a podcast, bro. He just gave me like a 2-word answer. I have.
But you know what? That's as simple as you to go.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what do you want? Like a fucking full paragraph?
We got an hour to fill, dog.
I gotta defend my people. Yeah.
Fucking Gen Zers, dude.
Nah, dude, fuck my generation. No offense, but like,
No, yeah.
He's a little bit different, like his friends.
Yeah.
He's not as brain rotty. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he's still got a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it affects all of us, though, dude. My mom's like fucking brain rotted, and she's like 60.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that dumb bitch, dude.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Nah, my mom, dude. She doesn't know. She even knows what a computer is, dude.
Yeah, Miss Ramirez? Is it Miss
Nah,
Ramirez?
it's Acosta. She
Oh,
didn't take my dad's last name. She was like, I don't feel like doing the extra paperwork in case there is a
It's a
divorce.
lot of paperwork.
In case there's a
Yeah.
Like, well, let me just see how this goes.
Like, let me save the headache. I'm already gonna have this fucking racist son. Let's just fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, he could just say, "Oh yeah, he's adopted. That's why he
Yeah.
doesn't have a different last name." Fuck, dude. That's So when you did it, your first show, how was it? Did you bomb?
Okay, I remember that my first show was actually the first time I ever met Anthony Austin Brown.
Yeah.
It was at
I
Crap.
love that we say his whole fucking
know,
name.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
Anthony
but
Austin Brown.
I don't know, man. Blacks just have that fucking power on
Yeah,
you.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one ever just like Anthony. It's like Anthony who?
Anthony who?
And
Or
if you say-
Anthony Brown?
Yeah.
You're like, who? Antonio Brown? The one that used to play for the Raiders that lost his fucking mind? You know what I mean?
Anthony Brown sounds like the name of like a coffee place. You know what I
Anthony
mean?
Brown.
Like,
yeah.
oh, you want to go get some? You want to go stop by at Anthony Brown? You know?
Yeah.
But
Tim Hortons.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like whatever the fucking white Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Was there anybody named Starbucks?
No.
No,
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of
Yes.
Vince Vaughn's movie,
Which one?
Delivery Man. That's the one where he just kept coming and shit, and then all of it. No, really, it's about him donating sperm, and he has all these kids.
Oh no, I don't think I've ever seen
I think
that
I've
one.
heard about that movie. I've never seen it though, but
It's
I've
what-
seen scenes.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that comes out on YouTube Shorts a lot, but you don't have to see the full movie.
Yeah.
And there's always like an AI.
Oh, is that the one where he's like, yeah, your sister's been through a lot of dick?
No, that's
Jesus Christ.
that's the breakup.
Oh, okay, because I was like, that one always comes up on my TikTok, and I'm like, I've never seen this
you get
movie.
you get weird stuff though.
But I should watch it because it's like that interaction. Was
What
pretty-
is your YouTube algorithm
right now? My YouTube
or any
Well,
algorithm?
yeah, mostly like my TikTok one right now is I guess a lot of the fucking World War III bullshit is coming
Oh,
up
yeah,
on
we
that.
know
on
that too.
I miss my old Instagram algorithm because it used to be Sydney Sweeney and that's it.
Yeah, dude. I haven't really used. I don't. We were just talking about this on the last podcast. Like they send me Instagram reels, and I don't watch reels.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like,
Fuck
oh
you.
fuck, like, and so I even told them like all the ones you send me, dude. I just don't watch. I
Fuck
open the
you.
message and I'm like, sometimes I'll even thumbs up.
What I do suck though, like it sucks
did
that
see
you
him.
can't scroll like through them. You have to get out. And
Yeah,
then go to
because
the
then it
next
goes to a
video.
completely
Yeah.
different one.
That's
Yeah.
what I don't like.
Yeah.
Shit.
These are real problems.
Real. Dude, that's punny. That is very punny. But yeah, so when the first time I tried to use it, it was just a bunch of like OF girls, and I'm like, I'm not really a pervert, but
Sure.
My dad is.
Yeah.
My dad just got Instagram and he's been getting all these AI women following him. And it's like I think I'm in the game now. It's like that lady has a titty on top of her titty. Like
Yeah.
what? How the? They're not real.
because you're not real people. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to like explain that. The other day, our dad was watching some video we made like through like the CapCut AI, and it was like real shitty. It was like real shitty AI. And our dad's like, "How did you guys do that?" And I was like, "That's AI, Dad." And he's like, "What? You're kidding?" And then Sonny just looked at me and she's like, "I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what the fuck." But so you met Anthony Austin Brown at your first show.
Yes.
And you did like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You did like a
No,
1 minute
it
joke.
was an open mic. I did about 5 minutes, and then I looked younger at the time, so people were giving me like sympathy laughs, which are the worst kind of laughs.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, please don't kill yourself." Oh, that's funny. I said some joke about like fucking the whole joke because I wrote a whole joke about because another iPhone came out at the time. And then the whole joke was all about like I think they need to add like windshield wipers to the iPhones instead of cameras, so you can wipe the cum off of them when you're done jerking off and all that shit. Some shitty fucking.
That's not a bad premise.
It's not a bad premise, but it's
Yeah.
shitty, and I got sympathy laughs. And then all of a sudden, I guess I advanced, and then now I'm here.
There you go, bro. Now you're touring with Javi Bailon.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
so
in the fucking. I want to jump out this window.
You're like, I still want to kill myself, bro. We're here.
Hey, it's death in the hoodie for a reason.
Death in a hoodie. Death off a balcony. But
Do you think it's gotten harder through the years, like to come up with like different jokes and stuff?
It gets hard when you like pressure yourself to write. You know what I mean? But like, usually I just come off with shit off the fly. I'm like, oh, that's good. Then I'll write it down.
Yeah.
But then luckily we have like right now after this, I gotta go to an open mic and test some new shit out. So yeah, yes and no. Like now that there's more pressure with all the bookings and all
Yeah.
that shit, yes. But at the same time, it's like it's a good kind of pressure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of sucks. It's like now I'm like, I know this sounds like fucking like a bragging thing, but it's like now I'm actually like making money. Now it's actually starting to become a job, and like the fun kind of goes away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so.
do
Yeah.
you think so?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Because the pressure's
Because
on.
once it's a job, it's like you have to keep going to like make your living.
yeah, because like you have to like impress bookers and all that shit. Because sometimes certain bookers want like a specific style of comedy, which you don't even know about until after you perform. They're like, well, we don't want you back. So why didn't you tell me this shit before, asshole?
Yeah. You could have maybe changed your set a little bit
Yeah.
like, to like formulate.
Yeah, and then like so it really just like now it's like it feels like you're stepping on eggshells, but at the same time it's like it just feels like a job now. It's like it's still fun like going on stage and performing. That's fun. You know
But
what I
now
mean?
you have somebody like dictating what you say. And
Yeah, because it's like people always say like, oh, well, you do comedy, it's the freest thing ever. It's not.
It's not.
It's not because it's like you're always like on eggshells again. So like this can easily be taken away.
Yeah, because you could say the wrong thing and the wrong person be there. And then it's
Yeah.
just like
That's what happened to me on Super Bowl Sunday.
What happened?
On Super Bowl Sunday, that I remember that day. It was Javi's birthday. We had a show at the Rosewood.
He's a February baby.
Oh yeah, me and Javi are a week away from each other on birthdays.
Oh, really?
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was Super Bowl Sunday. Show, whatever, we're booked on it. And then there's this fucking lady there who was wearing a Kansas City Chiefs jersey. We all know that loss.
Yeah.
And then I said some stupid jokes like, haha, you lost, dumbass, and all that shit. And she gets up, she starts recording my fucking set, which you're not supposed to do at comedy shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it turns out she was like one of the head photographers of Fit Fam or some shit.
Oh, fuck that shit.
So now I have beef with that's okay. Their account just got deleted. So
You gotta start all over.
yeah, so start over, bitches.
It's so weird, dude. Like everybody.
Fit fam right now. I recorded that.
You recorded, send it to FitFam. Nah, dude.
Dude.
Fuck it.
But
Fuck
no,
'em.
FitFam did get disabled.
Yeah, I did. It got disabled.
But I can't find the new account.
You know what's crazy? They fucking got disabled. Made a backup account within a day.
No, they've been had that account.
They've been having that.
They have
Yeah,
another.
had
They
like
always have a
backup
backup, a
account.
backup, a
There's still
backup.
fucking 73,000 followers on a backup account. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I was like so Mike was saying that they fucking got their account deleted, but fucking within a day they had like 70,000 followers already.
Yeah.
I followed them a day late, and then it was like 98,000 already. I was like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, dude, like goddamn. But I don't know. I think FitFam. I think all of that's cool, but if you're going to a comedy show, fucking things are gonna happen. Like people are gonna make fun. Like
Yeah. That's why I don't like sitting in front.
Yeah.
I don't want to be picked on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
she sat right in the front row, and then and she was already in a bad mood. Like you could tell right
Yeah.
away she was in a bad mood. She was looking to start. And I'll say this, like I could have gone harder. Actually, what I said was pretty PG-13.
Yeah.
And then no. The fucking bitch just fucking gets up, has a fucking hissy fit, starts recording me and all this stuff. And then she tries to bring some dude that she brought on a date. I'll say this is the most fucked up thing. She was on a date with another dude. She left, hit up some other dude that she was fucking, I guess, to bring him back to fight me.
oh my
my
god.
God.
Over,
Yeah.
over some fucking like
Over
the
a
Chiefs
jersey.
suck.
And you know, she
Yeah.
she didn't even watch football.
Oh my
She
god.
lied and said, like, oh, they paid me to wear this jersey. Like, bitch, who's paying you to wear? The Kansas City Chiefs don't need any more money. They're not going to pay you.
Patrick Mahomes like, here's $20. Put this on. Get the fuck out of here.
I
Dude.
need a quick 50.
That's fucking dude. That is pretty weird though. But I guess that does kind of make like your job a little more pressury, right? And then the whole thing about now that you're touring, I've always been curious about shit like this. But like when you're now that like you've gone to San Antonio, Austin, Houston,
Yeah.
and then you guys went recently to
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then yeah, so is comedy different everywhere? Like, how do I word this? Like, do you think that you do better in certain places than other places? Because some comics say that.
I'd say yes and no, because there's different. Obviously, every place is gonna have a fucking different culture. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, as a comic, it's your fucking job to be like, all right, I got to make these people laugh now. You know what I mean? If
Right.
you can't do that, you're probably a terrible comic.
Yeah.
And like, so like, yeah, you got to go up there, you got to make them laugh. And yeah, it's hard sometimes. Sometimes you have to fight for your laughs because like you're not used to this. A lot of these guys that say that shit, they're used to doing shows here. You know what I mean? And I get that, you know, but you get complacent. But if you want to grow, you have to go outside. Like Houston was hard. I'll say that. Austin was hard. Austin was hard. The hardest, I'd say, because they're so used to having comedy out there. It's one of the biggest comedy
Yeah,
scenes.
that's like the comedy mecca
That
right now.
bald fuck Joe Rogan's out there.
Yeah.
And then,
the comedy mothership and shit.
Yeah.
They fucking Kill Tony. Like, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
yeah.
I've
dude.
been to Austin so many times. I didn't know that.
I'll say-
Well, it's recent. It's recent. Like, it's maybe the last 4 or 5 years.
This is
that-
right after COVID.
Yeah.
I'd probably say around 2022 is when the culture shifted there.
Yeah, so Joe Rogan left California. He left LA and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to Texas because I can have my guns, I can do all my shit, whatever, I can be Republican. Right? Pretty much. And so he went to Austin, which is like the least Republican fucking place in Texas. But he set up shop, he opened up his comedy club.
Now it's the biggest club.
And Tony Hinchcliffe, the one that does Kill Tony, moved there. Shane Gillis goes there a fuck ton.
He lives
goes
there.
a lot. He lives there now. So yeah, everybody's just pretty much.
I actually saw Joe Rogan's car when I was up there.
Oh, the Porsche.
It's a Lamborghini.
Oh well, he has a fuckload of cars. He's got a car collection.
yeah,
right?
but it's right outside the mothership, and it has his name on the fucking license plate.
it's pretty pretentious. That's pretty pretentious.
It is
JRE.
It's pretentious, but then it's like you're worried about Liver King trying to find you. And then all of a sudden you have your Porsche up. Like you can just. And Liver King looks like the average homeless guy in Austin, Texas.
Well, he's fucking ripped though. He's jacked.
I was in Austin. I saw a lot of jacked homeless.
Yeah. Really?
Oh yeah, they're fucking
Yeah,
jacked. They
there's
walk
like
around
homeless
machetes
people,
and
yeah.
shit.
Well, I don't know about. I haven't seen that.
Go to 6th Street.
I've seen them like on 6th Street. You can see them like they're laying on the side of the bars, like
Yeah.
just on the floor.
When I was in 6th Street, right next to the mothership, there's another club called the Sunset Strip, but it's under a chicken place as a bar. So we went there to go get a beer and some shit. And there's this homeless guy trying to break in through like this window. It's not a window, but like like those things you pull, you lift up, they're like metal.
No. What are you talking
Like the
about?
blinds and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's like
the
a blind,
curtains?
but it's metal. They're usually like on food trucks and shit like that.
Oh, okay, like
okay.
the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
thing that close it.
And so they had it open, and then this homeless guy goes in there, and the bartender, she was super sweet lady. She's all like, "Hi, how's everybody doing?" I was like, "Is that Joe Rogan's car?" I was like, "Yeah, it's Joe Rogan's car." And then all of a sudden, you hear the homeless guy's like,
shit.
She pulls out a baseball bat, runs towards there. It's like, "Get the fuck out! This is the last time I fucking tell you." And then she comes back, it's like, "This is the 10th time I told him that." Yeah.
They got a homeless problem in Austin there.
Yeah, they have a homeless
Oh
problem and a
yeah, it's
comedian
pretty
problem.
bad. Like even if you
A
park
comedian
like,
problem.
There's too many comics out there.
There is, dude.
Like,
There
that's
is.
the whole population of Austin.
But you know what? I feel like that's gonna promote funny fucking people because the competition out there is like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like fucking like what is that place like what is it like Central Texas with football? Like everybody wants to be a fucking star football player that like they're all fucking good. So it's like, well, now that's what breeds like really good competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but do you want that with comedians?
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Like, it's like, I'll say this, like, I love comedy, I've been doing it forever, but sometimes even I'll look at it, I'm like, when I went to Austin, I was like, holy shit, everyone and their fucking mother's a comedian. We
Yeah.
don't, like, you know there's other jobs. This job doesn't even pay that much.
Yeah.
I had to get a free ride over here. That's how bad I'm doing. That's how bad I'm fucking. It's not that fucking good. Like it may seem like all fun and games and like this rock star life, and that's because like those are big comedians talking about it.
Yeah.
But the reality is, it's like if you're like a comic who does this for a living, you're living off scraps. You
Yeah.
probably live with your
Yeah.
parents. What else is going on? Like fuck, it's not that, it's fun, but it's not that fucking great. Everyone in Austin, like, they're trying out there. They're trying, and that's because there's so much competition. Unless you really stand out, and by stand out, I mean you have to be a retarded guy on Kill Tony. That's the only way you're gonna make it in Austin.
Shout out Casey Rocket, dude. That
Yeah,
shit-
Casey Rocket's the one guy who's not retarded that made it out there in Austin, because everyone else there would kind of like shift. If they already made it on Kill Tony. They kind of shifted from LA to Austin.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys that make it now on Kill Tony, if you notice it, they're retarded. Like actually, not retarded, disabled, whatever. Fucking, I don't know, potato. You look like a potato. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
I feel like there's a lot of luck too, though. Like once you get like the right audience, that's when your platform like actually like.
Yeah, I feel like when I say Casey Rocket, like I'll show either you love fucking Casey Rocket or you hate him. Yeah, because I'll show like my wife like Casey Rocket clips and she's like, this shit is terrible. But every time I see a clip of him, I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker. Where did these punchlines come from? Because it's like one after the other.
He's so random.
On Kill Tony, it's a live podcast. They only give you 1 minute to please the crowd. And so he went up there, and in 1 minute, he did like fucking 20 punchlines. Boom, 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 boom. Pulls out a fucking picture of Grimace at the Berlin Wall. And you're like, what the fuck? Pulls out a fucking harmonica, and he's just like, oh, this harmonica sucks. He throws, like, fucking weird, but like, it killed.
Yeah.
He's unique.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of comics. Like, right now, the big trend in comedy is to be as edgy as you can. You know what I mean? Which, that's fine. I do edgy shit, right? But when I was in Austin, some of the shit I saw out there wasn't even fucking, it wasn't even stand-up. It just seemed like a confession.
Yeah.
It was actually just a confession. It was like some dude going up
Check
there.
it out. I'm racist, and here's why.
No, it wasn't just racism. It was like disturbing. It was like a serial killer's confession. It was just some guy up there. I went to Creek in the Cave. I did an open mic before the tour started because we went to Austin first because Javi went to go see his parents, all that shit.
Yeah.
So we stayed in a hotel. Like, let's hit up 6th Street. I'm going to do an open mic just to get ready for the tour. Bombed, but I'm glad I did because it prepared me for everything else. There's an open mic at this place called the Creek in the Cave. That's where Shane Gillis recorded his first special live in Austin.
Oh, yes,
So you see the bear there. I'm a comedy nerd, so I'm freaking out. I'm gay, and then I'm looking at all this shit. I'm like,
I'm gay.
and then I'm like, that's cool and all that shit. You know what I mean? But then the open mic starts. I'm seeing all these people in the back, people I have recognized off YouTube videos and all that shit, Comedy Central specials. It was sick. But then the open mic starts. And it's all these weird white skinny people and all that shit. And I remember this one guy specifically. He's all like, he goes up there, not even saying jokes, I'm not sure if he's being weird or trying to be weird or whatever. He's all like, I want to fuck my mom. That's what he says. Oh. And he's all like, I killed my dog. I want to fuck my mom. And that's the shit he's saying. And it's like, where's the punchline?
Yeah.
No punchline. He's just admitting shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's like actual schizophrenic people there.
They're just like, I'm gonna try my hand at this whole comedy thing.
He was worse than the Joker. That's how bad it was.
And so, fuck. And then when like a comedy is like, I mean, when a comedian is bombing, and you feel that energy, it's like they transfer it to you. Either like, oh, they're doing so bad that I feel bad. Oh, and then you want to like go curl up into like a fucking place and die.
Here's the worst part about that. I had to go up after him. That's the worst part.
The first thing I would have done is just made fun of that.
I did.
What the fuck was that?
I did. I was like, look at this fucking weird fuck. He's the Joker. Hey, yo. Yeah. And then, because they were all comedians, there was no audience.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
oh,
because they're used to this shit. And that's when I realized, like, all right, I need to step up my fucking game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a challenge, but it felt good.
Yeah, because to make the comedians laugh, like that's
how you know you're doing.
That's when you know you're doing
something
good. Like if the comedians laugh, like you got it. Yeah.
But yeah. So it's like the fact that I couldn't was like it made me. It showed me it's like, all right, I gotta up my fucking game, which I've been trying to do and shit like that. But like also, I was like, Austin's fucking weird.
Yeah, yeah, it's a cool place to visit,
Austin's
but not to
full
stay.
of like different types of people too, so you never know like what audience you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is like it's so fucking like it's grown so fast and so quickly that it's like a fucking rundown house is now worth $1 million and shit. It's like it's really expensive to live there and shit.
It's the new LA.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Thanks, Joe Rogan. You bald fuck.
But yeah, I wanted to ask another question.
God.
Yeah, it's a podcast.
This is my segue.
I like how you
Here
Larry
we
King
go.
it. I like how you Larry King it, dude. It's like,
So,
back to the brass
as
tacks.
soon as I
Are you
started,
gay?
are you gay? Why are you gay?
Why are you?
Remember that?
What are
fucking-
you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Who
Do you
says
know
I'm gay? What
Have
are
you
you
seen
gay?
that video?
I think I have.
never
You
s-
sent it to me.
African core. That's what it's called. You're not gay. What are you gay?
Are you gay? You are gay. He's just like all serious about it. So you have shows coming up. Can we talk about the next show that's coming up in California, right? You guys got like a little thing you're going in California? Or is
Yeah,
that-
we got a multiple show run.
Oh,
It's
cool.
gonna be sick. Starts off in San Diego, and then it goes to Cali, and then we're taking a break. Well, the club's not open. It's 4th of July.
Yeah.
And then after that, July 5th, it's in Palm Springs. They're all different clubs and all
shit.
that shit. Well, you know what's funny about that? We got all those confirmed, and we were so hyped about it. And then 2 hours later, the LA riots happened.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and everything's like 30 minutes. LA's 30 minutes away from all those places.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then we were like, and I told Javi, I was like, dude, like, even if they buy tickets, like, what if they get deported? It's gonna be fucking empty, you know?
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, oh, it's mostly Hispanics.
Yeah,
they're
of
gonna go see
course.
Javi Bailon and Paul Ramirez. It's like, oh, everybody got deported.
yeah, dude.
ICE came for my whole fucking
doesn't-
crowd.
It doesn't even fucking help that he keeps promoting it with like Bad Bunny music and all that shit, and then they're gonna show up there tonight. You know what? I'll say this: it's if ICE doesn't get involved, it might be the ultimate ICE raid.
For real, yeah.
It's like the best place to go.
Yeah, like honestly, it will.
I think that's so crazy, dude. Like we have no idea what that's like because it's not happening as much here in El Paso that it is over there. And
It happened in my neighborhood. There was a protest in my neighborhood on
Yeah,
Edgemere.
the
I live
protesting,
right
yes.
behind
Yeah,
it.
I've seen the protest downtown.
but
and
the
stuff.
ICE raids aren't as crazy here than they are in LA.
Well,
LA, they're kind of going balls to the wall.
I know why. I have a theory why.
Why?
Because here everyone has guns.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then teachers here have already started getting bats and locks for their doors because they're not letting lice in the classrooms.
Lice?
Ice.
Oh, I was like, well, yeah, they shouldn't
They're
let
not
lice in
letting
either
ice.
because then they have to send that letter out to everybody.
And it's a pink paper.
There's lice in the school again. Remember? Fuck.
Schools are more racist towards lice.
Lice is just like,
We gotta get them out of here.
the lice need to leave. ICE, on the other hand, they're gonna take your child.
Great if you never wanted to get someone pregnant.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, he's going.
No,
let's
like,
go.
I was even thinking about this like in my head. I was like, imagine like you're like someone who might have gotten someone pregnant, but you're illegal and all that shit. There's like, hey babe, they deported me. I'm in El Salvador now.
Yeah, you just fucking like make a new life over there.
That's a great like way to just to fucking abandon a kid.
I wonder how many people are successful at making a new life somewhere. That's so fucking hard with the technology now.
I think it depends what country you go to.
Yeah.
Like you have to be off the grid. Like you have
Yeah.
to go to Cuba or like fucking North Korea or some shit. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're off the grid.
Or China. Or you could go a lot of
China.
places.
China.
What I would do is
China.
What I would do, dude, if I wanted to go off the grid, dude, I would just do blackface, and then it's like, no, one- it's like, dude, who's that? That's not the Paul I knew.
I don't want to be involved with that guy. He's just fucking
I'm
blackface
glad
Paul.
I'm glad. Oh, that tells you.
Oh, blackface Paul over here. Oh fuck. Okay. So after that run in California, you guys are doing the run in you guys are doing the El Paso show. Mm-hmm. Right? What day is that?
July 10th.
July 10th.
It comes out the day.
fuck.
It comes out a day before Superman.
We'll be there, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're going to that one.
We're going to that one for sure. Eric can't come, but
Louis has to buy our tickets.
Wait, how
It's
old are
taking a
you?
while. 15.
15.
Oh yeah, you can't come. I was going to say like, 'cause I remember the first time I went to. Oh sorry. I remember the first time I went to the comic strip. I was 17.
yeah.
I went to see Steve-O
Oh, dude, I was there.
at the bucket list one
Yes, the bucket list
where he
tour.
brings his dog out.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, you tucked in his wiener. That was so weird.
What?
He was on stage. He tucked his wiener in, pulled his pants down, and I was like, that's weird. But
Because I know you can.
What?
for the sake of comedy, you know, we're all.
I
hey,
mean, what do you expect? It's
we're
a
all
jackass. guy.
We're all just being funny guys, you know.
God.
You tucked it, you know.
Something's wrong with
He
you.
did the old tuck. Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're going to do?
Nah.
It made me feel fucking gay. I'll say that.
Daddy, chill.
All right. So, hey, I want your opinion on something, bro, because it came to me yesterday as I was doing it. Peeing outside.
Awesome.
Is it just me, or does it feel like more of like a fucking accomplishment when you pee outside?
Dude, when you pee outside, I'll say this.
He's all fucking serious about. Let me take it back to 1990.
This has actually been something I've been waiting to talk about. When you pee outside, not only does it say you're a man, it says this. It says you're a fucking American.
Yeah.
There's something
Freedom.
freeing about peeing outside. There's something free, especially when it's on a wall. There's
Yes.
something
Can you pee
satisfying.
in your lawn without getting in trouble?
On your lawn?
If you have like a covered,
It's your own private property.
well, but if it's like if people can see you from the street, then they're
If it's still in view, yeah.
Then it's problem.
Yeah.
It's still indecent exposure, yes.
So you just told on yourself.
No, I was hidden. There's plenty of places to pee, and I wasn't peeing at home.
I'll say this. I've
Until
killed
I-
all my grass.
Yeah. I irrigate my grass with piss.
My
You know?
grass is fucking dead because I pissed in it, and I'll say this. It was worth every fucking second of it.
I'm gonna tell you.
I
did we
didn't
get
pay
here?
for it.
You know my favorite, like what they tell you to do, like, hey, you have to ground yourself. Like when you go to the beach, like take your shoes off, put your bare feet in the sand, because it's supposed to make you one with the earth and like ground yourself.
Yeah, that hippie shit.
I feel like peeing outside for a guy is like grounding yourself, because you can. And I figured this out because back in our old house, there was one restroom, and then the other restroom was on the complete other side, like a pretty far walk if you have to piss,
Calm down.
right? So if somebody was in that fucking community restroom, you would have to go to like our parents' room, which was like for way
And
the
that's
furthest
because then
point.
you have to wake them up. Say it's late at night.
Yeah, knock the door.
You have to knock on the door. Yeah, no, that's the worst.
So I go out the back door, pause, and then I fucking
yeah.
just piss. You know what I mean? That's where I fell in love with peeing outside.
You're disgusting.
America.
There's nothing disgusting about peeing outside. It's
Eric,
actually it's
do you
natural.
like that? Do you pee outside?
What is that?
Peeing outside?
Bro, you have to sit down.
You sit down to pee?
You know how hard it is to sit down to pee?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Jesus Christ. This guy's
He's
full
not-
of
he's
words
not doing it
today.
today.
Huh? What the fuck?
Dude, pissing outside is badass.
Dude, it's so sick. Everybody pees their pants, bro.
Dude, I piss sometimes I'm like,
Bro, you know how long it took him to actually use a restroom?
The potty trade? No, I don't know.
I'll say this. You know what's even more alpha, dude? Piss in your pants, dude.
I haven't done that in a minute.
I've done that.
It's
This was
been a
last
hot
week.
minute.
That's my
No.
fucking flyer.
Oh, the one time that I pissed my pants, it wasn't inadvertently because I thought I was peeing out the window.
And
but
he
I
was peeing down.
Mostly I was peeing on my pants.
I remember one
I was
time.
peeing on my pants, not in my pants.
I remember one time, me and my mom, we went to this. I didn't piss on my mom, but like we fucking.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me lock in. We might have to censor this story.
Yeah, so at one time, me and my mom, we went to because my mom's like ultra religious and all that shit. So we went to some church
She
convention in
must
Tennessee.
hate you, dog.
Nah, she doesn't see any of my shit. Again, she's just a dumb old bitch. So like we went to this church convention up in Tennessee,
Yeah.
and the hotel fucked up, so we ended up getting the disabled room, which is actually even sicker.
Oh,
But here's-
big old restrooms, dog.
you get a kitchen.
And everything's short.
Yeah, everything's short, but there's a kitchen there, so you get a sink, you get the fucking stove and all that shit.
That's so sick.
Here's what sucked. The restroom was where my mom was staying at, and you had to open a door to get in there. So I wasn't gonna be opening the door to go fucking keep waking her up, so I just kept pissing in the sink.
I've never pissed in a sink before.
It's You think pissing outside's liberating? Piss in the fucking sink.
Oh God, Sandy.
Great.
But make sure you aim for the drain.
Aim for the drain. Yeah,
And put the hot water after.
Nah, dude, let it smell. Say that's right, that's mine. It's my stench.
Just I threw some smelling salts down the drain. No big deal. It's fine. It smells like that in here.
Disgusting.
I keep huffing these motherfuckers because I want a cigarette. So I keep huffing. These are a good way to quit smoking.
Is it?
I keep smelling them because I'm like, I keep having the urge to smoke or take a hit of a vape. So I keep just going to those.
Oh shit!
You want a Zin?
Did it get stronger?
You got Zins?
That's disgusting.
Give me a Zin.
Dude, what are these Zins, bro? Like that's like the thing right now.
Some lower decky.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mike. That's why you're the GOAT.
You could just throw it back like a real man.
I'm not mad,
The
dude.
Zins, bro.
I'll do a Zin and a smelling salt.
What is this in?
Yeah,
I know it's nicotine.
It's a nicotine pack.
It's
Just
just
nicotine pouches.
Why do you know what that is, Eric?
He's fucking
I don't
badass.
know.
Why do you know what that is?
badass. That's how Javi would say. He's fucking badass. He's fucking badass, man. Yeah, no, I didn't know much about Zins. Do you spit that shit or you just
You swallow it. The ones that are
pause, baby?
I'm not gonna pause, dude. I know what I am, dude.
You got like 5 more days of Pride Month, so you're good.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. For me, it's Pride Month every day, dog. You know what I'm saying?
hell
It's
yeah.
even Pride Month and Christmas, dog. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is like these things. It's pure nicotine. It's the other ones that are pouches, the ones the rednecks use. That's tobacco.
Yeah.
So you want to spit that out, so you're not swallowing all
Yeah.
that gunk.
I remember doing that in high school because I played baseball, and so they were passing them out. They're like, "Hey, you want one?" And it was that fucking skull. It's a little pouch, and it's like a brown pouch.
I know what you're talking about. My dad does those.
And I put it right. You're supposed to put it on your lip or whatever, and we're fucking playing, and you're like, "Oh, you have to spit. You have to spit." So we're spitting, and the coach knew. The coach saw us, and I'm like, "Fuck, I think he knows," right? And all of us are like, I think he knows, you know? And so he's like, all right, guys, everybody take 3 laps around the fucking baseball field. And everybody's like, oh, fuck. And so all of them are just like, nope, leave it in. He saw everybody had it. So we had to run. And when you're running, right, like it's hard to spit and run. And so,
Spitting on each other.
so no, you're pretty much swallowing the saliva
Yeah.
like a normal fucking run. So by like the first like lap, everybody was fucking puking. That shit makes you throw up because you're not supposed to swallow.
Yeah.
That's the strongest form of nicotine you can get.
Yeah, it fucks you up. It was the worst. Like that's the worst fucking feeling. It like makes your stomach cramp. It does something to it, and it makes you like dizzy. Like you want to fucking pass out.
You know what's even crazier about that? That fucking old baseball players used to do that shit, like Babe Ruth and all that shit. But they wouldn't even do the pouches. They would get pure fucking leaves and put them in there.
The fucking shredded up leaves.
And then you see that shit and it's like, I'm a bitch.
Yeah, dude, we're bitches now compared to like the way it was before. Like,
You remember like they even had like a gum, but it was specifically for baseball players.
yeah, the big league chew.
Yeah.
Big League Chew?
That was
My
to get
favorite
people
one-
to stop doing.
Because it was designed like the fucking thing.
Yeah.
My favorite one was the green apple.
Oh, that one was sick.
That's the
dude.
best one.
Do they still make it?
Yeah, it's at Dick's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You can get Big Chew at Dick's.
You could chew on a dick. Yeah, okay.
You can chew at Dick's.
Have you seen that they have like the big buckets of the?
The Hubba Bubba?
Yeah.
I know
Oh
what you're talking
yeah.
about.
Oh, like the baseball buckets? That's sick.
No, it's Double Bubble.
Yeah, double bubble.
Yeah, the
Double
double
Bubble.
bubbles are good too. Green apple, another good flavor.
Oh, dude, green apple, everything for me fucking sucks, but green apple gum
Yeah,
is the
I
shit.
100% agree with you. Green apple gum is the best.
I can't fucking stand the green apple Jolly Ranchers.
Same.
I can't stand the green
favorite
apple
one's
lollipops. Yeah.
Blue Jolly
Yeah.
Ranchers.
Blue Jolly
love
Ranchers, the
those
blue
ones.
raspberry ones.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Watermelon.
Watermelon's not bad. It's like a close third. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could think maybe cherry. Maybe cherry beats watermelon.
Cherry tastes like cough medicine.
Yeah, dog.
I feel like the cherry's too sweet.
Maybe I'm like Lil
The
Wayne.
watermelon's not as sweet.
I think sometimes you got to be in the right mood for cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry's not a all the way flavor, but you have to be in the right mood for it. you know what I mean?
Or grape.
See, I like
No,
the
that's
grape
fucking
one,
stupid.
but I like the grape one, but it
the
is
fuck
like
out.
the last flavor.
You like what?
I like the grape one, but it is the last flavor that I would get.
Yeah, yeah. If somebody hands you a
So
grape
it's
one,
the
you're
worst
like,
flavor.
It's not terrible.
It's the worst flavor.
because a green apple, I'll be like, fuck you, I don't want one. You know what I mean? But if they hand me a grape, I'm like, you don't got anything else?
If anything,
And if they say no, I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
if anything's the last option, it's the worst one.
Yeah.
That's how I look at White Claws. Whenever I get the raspberry ones, I always make sure when I buy White Claws, I give all my friends the raspberries and I take everything else. Because
That's me with the black cherry.
You see what I mean?
You give away the black cherry?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, the lemon lime, nobody fucking takes my lemon limes.
The lemon limes are my favorite
Yes.
too.
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
like
lemon lime.
limes.
Fuck yeah.
Bro,
Dude,
black cherries
I
are
don't
the
like White
best.
Claws at all.
Huh?
Though. Yeah.
Black cherries are the best.
You
Yeah, I
see,
think
those
black cherry's the
opinions are the
better
reason why
one.
you're not on the podcast right now.
Yeah, little dick Mike, bro. I'm starting to see it
I
myself.
like bitter things.
You like what?
I like stuff that tastes bitter, like sour or like
Sour
Yeah.
dick.
like vinegar.
Yeah,
stuff
we'll
like that.
talk. We'll talk after this. No, but yeah, dude, I think I don't fuck with the black cherry. I don't know. It's just like a tart. Yeah,
Because it's
I
black.
like it
bitter.
'cause it's tart.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, how did we fucking get here?
I don't know, dude. I'm just smelling these fucking salts, dude. These things are fucking awesome. I love these.
Oh, before we go too far, this podcast is sponsored by Zamorano's Monument Company. Zamorano's Monument Company for when?
But when you need it written in stone, you were supposed to do it then.
All right. Hey, we're officially moved in.
No, not really.
Not 100%. 95% moved in. 20 fucking years. It's a lot of shit.
22.
No, it was 20 years there. 18 years there officially. We spent like the first 5 years at the
It's getting worse.
location.
I feel my nostril again.
Yeah, right now when I did it, it fucking felt like it was stronger.
You know what? I realized something. I did a pussy hit. I didn't have it. I've been doing whiffs. I haven't had it close to my nose. What if I just put my nose in it? Can I do that?
How we did it.
Yeah, dude. Javi was fucking. Let me tell you something. Javi was fucking hitting this shit.
Even after we stopped recording.
Like we had a couple more beers after we like.
That shit's addictive.
And he's like, oh yeah. He's talking to us. He's like, all right, yeah. And I'm like, dude, the camera's not on no more, dog. He's like,
It's
nah,
addictive.
I like it. Yeah. You know what? Whenever I need a little like, yeah,
No. No.
Pick me up.
little
That
pick me
really
up.
makes me wish. I want to get some of those because I miss Coke so much. So fucking much. Oh, yeah, you guys had a sponsor. My bad.
No, that's it.
Oh, is it?
What is
That's
that?
our parents.
What is
That's our
that?
family business.
Oh, it's a family. Yeah, we make headstones.
Oh, for real? You might have made my grandma's.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck it. That's
We make
sick.
we make a lot. Make a lot.
You guys do like creepy things or what?
Creepy things?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like I don't know, like ghost stories and shit like that.
Well, we do host ghost tours at Concordia Cemetery sometimes.
Oh,
Oh, that's
shit.
you guys?
Yeah, it's us, bro. That's us,
I gotta
dog.
rent you guys out.
Huh?
I was like, how much?
How much?
Yeah.
We'll talk after, dog. Yeah.
You guys think like ghosts are scary? You guys think they're kind of? Because I always hear about ghosts and I think they're like cockroaches. They seem like rodents. You know what I mean?
It depends
on,
on like
elaborate.
the person too,
They,
though.
they just seem because like they can't kill you.
Right.
They just seem like they just fuck up your house
Yeah.
and then just drop shit everywhere and just ruin your fucking day. It's like, oh great, I have a ghost problem. That just seems like a rat.
Yeah.
It's like when you have rats or roaches or some shit in your
That's
house.
true.
Yeah.
I've never looked at it that
Yeah,
way,
me
dude.
either.
God damn, you just fucking.
Because I believe in ghosts. I just never been scared. It just seems like they're annoying.
Well, yeah, we grew into like this shit, so it's like second nature. I don't even know if we see them or not. And you're just like, dude, it's fucking hot
Yeah.
out here. Let's leave. You know,
Yeah.
it's just more of what it's about. But yeah, we do the nights tours and stuff like that, and we're gonna have like more events now. But yeah,
So you guys do them at the cemetery?
Yeah.
So you think the ghosts are like, God damn, these fucking people again?
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah, I feel like God damn, we're bothering these people because
Yeah.
everybody there's like spots, like especially there's a big ghost hunting community in El Paso. People love it, right? And they
Even
go
like the downtown ghost.
the ghost
crawl.
I've seen
tours.
that place.
Yeah.
It's right near the plaza, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And people like they go regularly and they take their ghost hunting equipment and all this stuff. And so for the most part, when I ask like, hey, where do you guys want to go? Because I'll take you, give you a little bit of backstory, and then you guys can look for ghosts or whatever. And usually we go to the same places because everybody's heard, oh, we saw a ghost there, we felt a ghost there.
You guys
Yeah.
ever go to the Walmart? I live right near that Walmart. I have a friend.
I'm not
I have a friend. No, I'm asking. I have a friend that died at that Walmart.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm asking. Like,
You know what's a real good hotspot?
That would do
Chico's
it.
Tacos bathroom, bro.
Why? What the fuck?
what the fuck have you been blowing there?
Honestly, the Chico's Tacos bathroom is scary.
They're
The
weird.
lights flicker and it's like
It's right by the cemetery
it's
too.
scary.
So was the Walmart at Vi-10.
It's not that close. Well, yeah, but no, we only do them at Concordia. So
You guys should start doing them at Walmart. Get a brand deal.
get a brand deal.
I'm just saying.
You can advertise ghost hunting equipment.
Come on.
Fuck that.
You guys
dude.
can buy your ghost equipment, hunting equipment here, and do a
Like, let me just go in the store. I'm out of batteries. That's like the main thing that's like fucked up is like, oh fuck, we don't have batteries. Like for the ghost hunting equipment.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm just saying. I live right. I go there all the time. Then I go to Hooters.
Oh yeah.
I live right behind there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
not-
went to Burgess.
You went to Burgess?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to Isleta.
Mm.
Went to Isleta.
My mom went to Isleta.
Was it?
He's going to Del Valle.
That you were gonna say something about Isleta.
Oh, Hood.
Hood. Yeah, dude. We got it like that.
No, you don't.
Nah.
I would put that thing on you, dog. Oh, I wish I
Don't
had a
get a
banana.
banana. I knew it.
Sometimes I hold a banana, like whenever I'm gonna eat a banana, I put it in my waist,
Nice.
like it's a gun. And everybody's just like, "Dude, you're fucking grow up." You know what I mean?
That's a fun bit.
It is a fun bit. It's like a childish, but it's like it hits.
Sometimes he
Put-
wants to do his 2 minutes to stand up.
Put the banana, I'm like, nobody fucking move. You know what I mean?
Ever thought about doing
Ew,
stand-up?
Eric.
Yeah, dude. But I'm a little
He's
bitch.
too chicken.
Would you ever do stand-up?
Oh hell no.
What about you?
He's not funny.
Nah, I don't have any
I-
jokes.
Yeah, no.
He'll get overstimulated and then he'll just
I feel
shut
like
down.
I am funny. You know what I mean? Enough. But yeah, I don't know. Just being on the mic and like fucking everybody watching, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta make.
I'll tell you
everybody
this. Nobody's watching.
laugh. That's
He's not lying.
No, I'm not even joking.
He's not even joking.
what do you mean?
So okay, can I get
Hold on, get him on the mic a little
Yeah,
bit.
get the.
Come here. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Come on, Big Dick Mike.
All right, so let me give you an example, right?
Yeah,
What
Last-
toss? Can I go take a piss?
yeah, go. For
So
Where is
last weekend, right?
Is it,
it. Yeah, Eric, sure, give him the keys. You gotta piss.
Okay.
It's on the right side of the elevator down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so let me give you an example of what he means whenever he says no one's watching, right?
Yeah.
We go to La Bang Bang last week,
Uh huh.
packed out, just straight up packed out crowd. And I'm like, fuck, there's a lot of people. And I go up like I'm the fourth person in line to go up. So they call me up. Fucking a bunch of beaners walk in because fucking FC Juarez just got done playing.
FC Juarez. Oh.
And I was like, yo, the FC Juarez team showed up. Cool,
Yeah.
whatever. But then like I get up there and I look at the crowd. And I kid you not, it's one table up front watching me and they're laughing their ass off at all these jokes I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone else having a good time.
Yeah.
Having a good time with their friends. And then like every now and then, like I have this one joke where it's like, oh, you know, my wife, you know, I've been with my wife for so long. I think because the sex is good. If I could compare our sex to anything in this world, it'd be like a Dallas Cowboys game. Because she's good at choking in the first half.
Ah, dude, that's a good one. That's a killer.
And then I'm like, I was like, not to toot my own horn, but if I can compare myself to anything in this world, my sex to anything in this world, it'd be the Dallas Cowboys second half of the game. I was like, because I let her down every time.
Oh, fuck. That's good, bro.
And then that got some attention from like these cougars that were out there drinking.
Yeah.
And one of them was like,
Hell yeah.
it was like, hell yeah, you can say that again. And I'm like, what's up, Thea? I was like, are you, I was like, that sounds like a hell yeah from like personal experience. Like, are you still with them or like you got a new man? And she turns around and just starts having a good time with her friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. I was like, don't turn around, try to hide from the question, you know, like, hey, like,
Yeah.
we trying to get to know you. I was like, you still married? And I'm like, please say no.
Get your ass kicked outside and shit.
I know, right? No. And then, no, actually, that sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes these open mics they do get heated, especially like when you like
Offend somebody or something.
yeah, because like there's one time where I'm not gonna lie, like in El Paso, there's a lot of beautiful women, right? A lot of beautiful women here in El Paso.
Right.
But ain't
the-
got shit.
But the fool that they're with, like, I mean, the fool that they're with, I'm like, well, he got that I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was one time where I asked this chick, I was like, yo, is that really your man? And she was like, yeah, it's my man. I was like, so you're with him willingly or like Stockholm syndrome type shit?
Oh, fuck.
He got offended.
Oh, yeah.
And so right there and there, I had to like think real quick. I'm like, hey, fool, like, it's just y'all jokes. Like, it's like, no pasa nada, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't fight me, fool. I was like, after I get off set, like, don't fight me, fool. Cause like, I'm a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
like I'd let you beat me up and I'd give you my keys and my wallet, right? And then I'd fucking call the police on you, fool. I was like, and then I'd keep the police report just to show my homeboys, like, I didn't get whooped, dog. I got robbed at gunpoint. Look, it says right here in the police report. Suspect held a 9mm to the victim, stole his keys and wallet. Like, don't, I'm that type of bitch, fool.
Yeah, fuck, that's good, dude. That's funny, bro.
It's
Yeah,
just you have
that's,
to realize though when you go to that's why I hate sitting in the front because I don't want to be picked on. Like
Yeah.
if you're going, there's a chance you're gonna get called out for,
Yeah.
for anything.
yeah.
Yeah, like guy with
even
the
when-
auto tune.
Oh yeah.
He like or review like random people.
Oh, Morgan
No,
J.
interview. Yeah.
Morgan J. Yeah. That shit. If you're going to that show, you got to know, like, because that motherfucker runs, like, half of his fucking set is him in the crowd, like, just like talking to people, which I feel in a way, is like harder
Pick it up.
comedy, like crowd work.
Yeah.
Because you have to be fucking quick with it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you gotta be sharp, and then sometimes they're funnier than you.
yeah. Yeah. And if they're fun,
Sometimes the crowd will heckle you, but that shit will be funny as fuck.
They will have a better thing than your whole fucking set. And you know what usually it is? Who does it the best? It's drunk women. Because drunk women will be the most honest, and then they'll say, like, you could be like, oh yeah, well you're a fucking dumbass. Like, oh yeah, I bet you have a small dick. I've seen that happen. I've seen
you
that
got to go
happen.
for the dick, dude, all
Oh,
the time.
yeah. Tell them what Ray said.
Huh?
What Ray said at an open mic once, and everyone was laughing.
When he heckled that guy?
Yes, when he heckled that guy. Yo, you gotta say it, dude.
So my friend Ray, my fucking brother, there was one time there was an open mic and there was this comedian. He's a pretty big comedian here in El Paso. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not sure if we're on good terms or not. But anyway, he was on stage. He's always been an asshole to my friend Ray and all that shit.
Ray's not a comedian whatsoever.
Ray's not a comedian, by the way. He's on stage bombing. Ray's in the back. He's fucking drunk. It's his birthday. He just yells out, "Oh, brother, this guy stinks!"
Fuck.
And then this guy's all like, "Who said that? Who said that? Why would you?" Oh, he's looking for the guy who said that. And then Ray's with his dad, and Ray's dad. His dad's ex-Navy.
Yeah.
Fucking jacked old guy. He's like, anyone fucks with my son, I'll fucking. He can break someone's neck with one fuck. He can
Yeah.
Thanos, dude.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Thanos. He'll Loki this guy.
God damn. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know if I want to do open mics.
I've gotten into like comedy scenes like
I don't wanna fight.
enough to see like that.
That's the worst thing about comedy. Like everyone's always all like, "Aren't you afraid of getting canceled?" Like, no, I'm afraid of doing the wrong mic where someone just pulls a gun out and shoots me in the face.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, society's gotten to that point where like if you offend somebody, like you really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember I used to do mics on the Northeast off of there was this bar called Paul 7700.
Worst choice.
Yeah, it was when I was starting. And I would have to hide in the restroom because I was 18. I was going on 19 at the time. I'd hide in the restroom. I'd
you hide
wait
in
for
the
my
restroom?
name.
Oh.
I'd be like Anne Frank.
My head was like, is he blowing the owner or like?
No, yeah, but that was after the fact. And but I would always have my fucking ear pressed against the wall because I'd be hiding. I was like Anne Frank at this fucking place, just fucking hiding, having my ear pushed up against the wall and all that shit, waiting for my name to come out. I'd just run out of the restroom, do my set, go back. But at this bar, after the open mic one day, I think the bar closed down after this. Someone dropped their gun and it went off.
Oh,
Luckily,
fuck.
nobody died. Thank God, nobody fucking died. But after that, there's no more open mics.
Jesus Christ, that is crazy, bro.
They gotta hit those smelling salts again.
Hit it.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
at the end of this podcast, bro.
Damn, dude, this has been fun.
Yeah. So, is there anything right now that we didn't touch that we need to touch on? Any shows coming up? Anything else that?
You want to shout out or anything?
Yeah, me and Javi just started a podcast called Don't Mind Us.
Oh, that's right. I saw you guys that were recording that.
We got that. We have shows coming up in California, which thank you for fucking touching on.
Yeah.
I might or might not have a show on July 13th. Javi's not on that one. I'm not even sure where it's at, but I might have a show there. There's also another one on the 10th. Javi's doing the comic strip here in El Paso. That one's going to be fucking sick. That's a big deal there. He's the first local El Paso comic to headline the comic strip here in El Paso.
That's so sick.
Who's not dying. The last guy to do it died. He had
Oh
cancer.
my god, really?
Shit.
I
God
didn't
damn.
know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Jesus. All right.
No, really. His name, yeah, he's a good guy, though. He's a sweet dude.
Yeah. All right. So cool. Where can people find where can people follow you at?
Just follow me on Instagram, the.Ramirez. That's the only fucking social media I use. So
All right, bet.
yeah.
So, all right. So follow Paul Ramirez. Before we go, Sonny has one question to ask you.
What's your favorite emoji?
My favorite emoji? I don't really use emojis, but if I have to choose one, like, that's a hard. You know what my favorite one is? It's not my favorite one, but it's my go-to emoji. Just like whenever someone says anything, I just put the laughing while crying emoji. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's my favorite one. It's almost like a hey, shut up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Like when you put LOL, but you're like,
Yeah, like you did not make me laugh out loud once, cunt.
laugh out loud.
Yeah. But like,
When I put LMFAO, I do this. You know what I mean?
I never do the LOLs or the LMFAOs ever.
No?
I rarely respond with emojis. I'm usually because I'm a caller. I prefer phone calls more than I fucking prefer text. Because
Yeah.
like I feel like with text, like you're not reading the full emo. You can always misread shit through text and
Yeah.
start some shit. You know what I mean? And someone's like, "Well, you
At least
said."
you can hear the tone.
Like I'll say okay to some things, and they'll be like, "Well, you just said okay." He's like, "What the fuck do you want me to say? You said you're getting fucking lunch today."
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, because I've gotten into trouble for like doing a lazy text. And
Yeah,
it's
because you're a
like,
little bitch.
all right. Well, that's where we'll end it. If you got to the end of this podcast, put a crying, laughing emoji for Paul Ramirez. Paul, thank you so much for coming
thank
on,
you,
bro.
man.
It's been so much fun. And we'll see you again sometime soon down the road, I'm sure. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, subscribe, like, all that shit.
July 10th.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye.
That was sick.